Hello, everyone. Happy Friday evening, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Hello, Kate. Hi, Vanessa. I was having trouble getting in at the last moment. So, Trutha helped me. Thank you. Hi, Dad. Welcome. I hope everyone's had a good week, or at least enough good in their week. I'm back in Salt Lake, and it's really hot. But I'm grateful for my home and my air conditioning, and yeah, that it's not hotter. It could be worse. How's everyone feeling? Hello, Maria. How's everyone feeling? What are we needing? Any requests? I used to be really opposed to air conditioning, and I don't know what changed. Now I'm grateful. It takes a lot for me to put it on in the car. I'll pretty much always just have the windows open, but I can't sleep if it's still 90 at nighttime. But it's nice to be back in my house. Hey, Jim. Welcome. Nice to see you. We'll wait another minute or two. But as always, start getting settled. Set yourself up so that you have a clear path for energy to flow, breath to flow. I know. I think that there are places that are far worse than Salt Lake for heat right now. And we've just been around 100 this last week that I've been here, but I've been fortunate enough not to be here. So I just got reminded. It is nice that it's dry heat, but if it's 100, I think it doesn't matter. It's just hot. So maybe we'll weave that into our meditation tonight. Cooling off, cooling and calming. So yeah, get yourself comfy, set up your cushions, clear some space so we can do some stretching. And we'll go ahead and get started. So just beginning with settling into our breath. Nice and easy. We're not changing or forcing, we're just noticing. Turning our attention inwards. Turning our attention. We often take no control over our attention. So if nothing else in this time, we'll focus. Starting to deepen your inhales and exhales, especially the exhale. And let's do a body scan. I won't walk you through it. You just do your own and take stock. we arriving with? What have you been carrying around that maybe you haven't noticed? Our brains and our bodies are so resilient. They're capable of more than is probably beneficial in terms of coping and containing. So, where are you carrying your tension? And just inhaling to any areas that feel tight or uncomfortable, gripped. Or tired or sore. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling, releasing tension, softening. And let's do some movement to open up this space. Let's start with our either circles with our nose or circles with the whole head, whichever you prefer. My neck feels tight and it has all day, so I'm going to start small. We're not trying to force, just allowing. Noticing where our edges, where the tightness is, where we're feeling cranky. And linking your movement with your breath. Whether you inhale as your chin is back, or if you inhale as your chin's forward to the back of your neck, whatever feels right for you. Let's just try to sync it up. And side to side. Inhaling to the side of your neck. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to the other shoulder, opening the side of the throat. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling ear to shoulder. Feeling the expansion in the side of the throat. Exhaling back to center. We're not rushing through this. There's no goal. Let's do forward and back. Exhaling your chin to your chest. Inhaling, expanding in front of your throat. Going at your own pace. Switching to circles if you need. When we take control of the breath in this way and link it with movement, we actually can take control of that automatic nervous system, the automatic responses in our body. The breath is one that we have some control over. So we can use that to play with the rest. And let's do some shoulder shrugs. So lifting all the way up and exhaling, drawing your shoulder blades down your back and just relaxing down. Inhaling up. Maybe hold at the top for a bit before releasing and relaxing down. Find your own pace. Moving into some circles. Exhaling down the back. And what we're doing is we're starting to open this up. This will help with our breath work. It will also help relieve a lot of the tension we carry throughout the week. Most of us, carry some amount of tension in our shoulders, our shoulder blades, our neck. And switching directions. Nice and smooth. And then moving, just alternating shoulders. And see how this feels different. You have to play with your breath when it feels right to inhale or exhale. But this is creating even more space in here. Helping to relieve tension from holding back, tightening down. We can't really afford to just let our feelings run wild throughout our days, so we have to do some amount of containing to function. And a lot of times we do that automatically, and we can do that with our body. So let's do some just expanding, opening up, spreading the arms here, and exhaling. Let's go a little cat-cow. Feeling the spine flex, the rib cage, and stretching those muscles in the back and in the chest. Nice and slow on the exhale. And let's do some big sweeping arm breaths. So inhaling, looking up to the ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be outdoors. Exhaling down when you're ready, and just really feeling where your hands land. Inhaling again, maybe touching your fingertips at the top if your mobility allows. And exhaling back down slowly, landing your hands with intention. And do a few of these at your own pace. And we're really breathing deeply into the sides here. So we're expanding the rib cage. We're opening this container that will allow us to do deeper breath work. That will give our lungs the space they need to do what they need to do. Then doing it nice and slowly tells our heart to slow the pace. We're not doing cardio. We might feel a little burn, and that's okay. And now let's just do a twist. So if you want, you can raise your hands up and get your arms into the twist, or you can just twist your upper body. We're exhaling to the twist, inhaling back to center. Exhaling, pushing that air out. Maybe looking over your shoulder if you're able. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the other side. Find your own rhythm. Even if it's just the shoulders or just the head. And returning to center. Let's just do our last torso move. Some circles if you're able. Rotating the spine. Imagining you're pushing as far as you can in each direction. So as far to the side, to the front, without really moving your pelvis. We're Just rotating the spine, flexing the spine, and creating some movement and energy in that pelvic bowl where we store a lot. Maybe switch directions. And if your mobility doesn't allow this, just breathe and enjoy not having to do anything, but be. And lastly, just do whatever movements. I don't want to totally leave out the lower body. I'm sitting, many of us are sitting, maybe lying, but flex the ankles, wiggle the toes, bend the knees, stretch and just move around however your lower body needs, however it's able. And if it's not, then just breathe. Breathe to your lower legs, your thighs, your quads, your feet. We're just including. And finding stillness, do another body scan. What did we create? What did we change? What may still be stuck or stagnant? There's no right or wrong, we're just noticing. How do we feel in our core after that movement, that mindful movement, attention? And let's do some square breathing. So this is a simple one most of you have done before. I will walk you through a count of 4. If that's too much, do less. If you want to do more, you can do more. I'll walk us through like 2 rounds and then leave you to your own devices. So square breathing, we'll inhale for a count of 4. We'll hold for a count of 4. We'll exhale for a count of 4. We'll hold for a count of 4. We'll do that. I'll walk you through 2 rounds and then you can feel out what your lungs feel capable of. And the more the better, the deeper the better, as long as you're not creating stress to your nervous system by pushing too hard. That defeats the purpose. So we want to find our edge and respect it and stay there. We're not trying to push past. So a couple natural inhales and exhales. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Push all the air out of the lungs. Squeeze in the belly. And then inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go ahead and continue on your own, and I will join you. whatever number you picked, see if you're able to do one extra count. I just went from 4 to 5. See what feels right for you. Now let your breath just return to a natural rhythm. And again, reflect. What did you create? What did you change? What does your energy feel like now? And let's do one more type of breath work. A little tweak on the alternate nostril breathing. So we're still going to be blocking. Oh, sorry, made my nose itch. But what we're going to do differently is we'll inhale for a 6 count through the right. We're going to block both nostrils and hold for a 12 count. We'll try it. And we'll exhale down through the left for a 12 count. And then we'll start over on the other side. So we'll inhale for 6, hold for 12, exhale for 12. If it doesn't feel accessible to you, then do whatever feels best. Alternate or just breathe. But let's just try it and see how it goes. We'll just do a couple rounds of this. So a couple normal, natural breaths. And exhaling. We're putting our these 2 fingers here against our palm. Blocking our right nostril. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block both and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more time. Block the right nostril. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block both and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And inhale through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And return to a normal breath. checking in with our body, noticing how that feels. Just noticing the sound of the air entering through our nose and down our throat. And just scanning for any tension that's still present. And seeing if we can release just a little more. Focusing your attention on whatever's holding your weight. Chair, cushion, bed, wherever you are, just noticing how you're being held. And as you exhale, just letting yourself sink even deeper. Relax even more. No need to hold yourself upright. No need to hold in your gut. It's just time to relax. And turning your attention to your mind's eye. Imagining that you're somewhere that is peaceful and cool. Whether it's indoors or outdoors, somewhere you've been or somewhere you just imagine. Really notice the visual details of this peaceful, quiet, calm, cool place. And you have whatever you need to feel comfortable. There's no one that needs anything from you. You get to just be. And there's a nice cool breeze. Even if you're indoors, it's coming in through the windows. Easing your stress. Cooling hot skin. Calming tension. And just let yourself enjoy this place for the next few moments. If you find your mind wandering, Just returning to that cool, calm place. Somewhere that feels safe, protected, comfortable. Where you can let down your guard. Give the nervous system permission to take a break, take a step back. Time to rest. No need to protect. And doing one last body scan. Where do you feel this feeling of calm and peace? What does that feel like for you? You can always create that. You do not need a meditation or a vacation. Just the intention, the activation of that neural pathway that we just spent some time in. Where do you feel that calm and peace? And what's a word or a phrase that can remind you of it, that you can bring to mind when you're feeling hot, trapped, aggravated? Any of the things that can happen if you're engaging in society. How do we go below and find that calm and stillness within? With practice and support. Taking your time to slowly turn your attention back to your space. Trying to make sight be the last sense to tune into. What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you smell? And then even when you do open your eyes and return to sight, not just rushing back, but taking the time to notice what's around you. Intentionally engage with your surroundings. It will help you stay more present, which is all that we really have. This present moment. Whenever you're ready, give a stretch. And I thank you all and hope that you have a nice evening. And I hope that everyone has a good weekend that's balanced with fun and friends and quiet and calm. Thank you, Alicia. Welcome. It's nice to see you. You just had a vacation. Of course, you're feeling great. Hang on to that feeling. I hope you're still on vacation. Thank you, Maria. Great. Sorry, it's the end of my life with my contacts, so I'm actually having a lot of trouble reading this right now. Kate, I'm glad to hear that. You're very welcome. I appreciate all of you. I say this every week, and I will probably never stop. I get as much out of this as I hope anyone else does. It's very easy at the end of the week to be too exhausted to take the time to try to let go of what caused the exhaustion. Instead, we can just carry it from day to day and week to week. So thank you all for helping me stay accountable for doing what I know I need to. Thank you, Jim. I know, I looked at the time and I was like, oh no, when did we hit 30 minutes? That went way too quick. I could have stayed there too. I hope for all of you is that you have some time and experience in such a place, whether it's in your own home, you're welcome, Vanessa, or some peaceful place outdoors, that you find a way if possible to create some of that peace and calm for yourselves And for many of us that work or, have children, that's not possible. But do what you can, even if it's just a few minutes. Being here tonight, perfect example. Thanks, Dad. Good night. Sleep well. I can't read anymore. It's too blurry. Sorry. Okay, everyone, have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Thanks to all of you. And share some of this good feeling with others around you, whether you think they deserve it or not. Spread the love. Good night, Jim. Good night, everyone. Take care. Be well. And we'll see you next week.